What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Back in here with one more reaction video. And today, man, this is a touching topic. It's very unfortunate, but I wanted to bring it up because it's something that the world has to hear and we got to address it. We're going to address the latest rapper who lost his life to homicide, Memphis rapper Snootie Wild. And I just want to say that 51.5% of rappers die from homicide. Half. Talking over beats, you end up getting murdered. It's something we got to look into. Proverbs 18:21. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Get on in here now. You know, the goal is to reach 1 million subscribers, but if we can reach 100 million subscribers and start 100 million honest, thought-provoking conversations, we can kill a lot of narratives that's going around in the world today. We just spirits encased in human flesh trying to figure out this thing called life. And we're not nearly divided as the media would make it seem. So if you like what you hear, man, share this video far and wide.
Topping the news at 10 tonight, a Memphis rapper shot and killed this weekend in Houston, Texas. Family members tell us LaPreston Porter, known as rapper Snootie Wild, died yesterday. Hi there. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Shay Arthur. WREG's Jordan James joins us live tonight. And Jordan, I understand you just got done speaking with the family member. What did he have to say?
Hey Shay, the family is heartbroken and are calling for justice for Snootie Wild as they struggle to make sense about this unexpected loss.
While the world knows him as Snootie Wild, to Memphians, he's just LaPreston Porter, a beloved rapper who made it out of the Bluff City. Tonight, his family is in mourning.
It's broken the whole family down. It's devastating.
Family says Wild was shot in Houston Friday. They tell WREG he stopped to help someone whose car got stuck in a ditch and was later ambushed by gunfire. Eventually dying due to his injuries, Leon Porter is his cousin and former manager.
Man, he was working.
That sounds, you had to recognize him. You don't just stop and shoot somebody on the side of the road unless it's gang initiation. Hey, go get that person right there. But for them to recognize him and pull over, and he was totally in a different city. He was in Houston. Got to be some type of backstory. I've never listened to his music, so I don't know what type of lyrics he got. I don't know who he was beefing with or any of that. But simply to be helping somebody on the side of the road and the car just stop and say, him. They had to know who you were, bro. Maybe it was mistaken identity. That could come out later on because a lot of young men got dreads and wear chains. But that's right there, man. People don't just shoot strangers. I know that.
On music and everything, the family was behind him. Everybody was behind him and pushing him. And this happens, you know. It was so tragic.
According to a report in the Houston Chronicle, the 36-year-old rapper was shot after talking to 3 people who left the scene after firing a single shot. Porter says his cousin didn't deserve this.
Man, it's very important to get justice for him. You know, just everybody wants justice for him because he didn't do anything to deserve this. I don't think nobody deserves to die.
The death of Snootie Wild comes just over 3 months after Memphis rapper Young Dolph was shot and killed here at Makita's Cookie, adding to the pain that the community is already facing.
At the end of the day, everyone is trying to.
I want to pause that and say, why is the community looking up to rappers? That's something we got to address. Every man should be the leader of his household. As a kid, I looked up to Lil Wayne, and I'm covered in tattoos. I looked up to Trey Songz, and I got baby mamas. We need good role models. We need setting positive examples for these young kids. I also understand the fact that you got to take the art away from the artist. Because I know the positive things that Young Dolph was doing in his community. I know that. But does the masses know that? In 10 years, when you hear of Young Dolph, will you know of the good he was doing in Memphis, or will you be able to just turn on his lyrics and hear he was bragging about getting shot at 100 times? It's the same thing with Tupac, the same thing with Nipsey Hussle. Yes, these were good individuals doing a lot of good in their city. But because their lyrics don't reflect the good, you had to really know that man. But in 60, 70 years, it ain't nobody around to tell you how good Crenshaw and Slauson looked. Right? You just got to look back and you go listen to Nip's lyrics, and that don't match a man who uplifted his community. So we got to be really careful of what we putting out into the world. Because like it or not, your image sticks around forever, way after you go. And Martin Luther King died broke, and his family is fighting for crimes. Malcolm X died broke. All of their image is being hijacked to this day. Control your image, control the art out till you put to the world. Because once it's out there, it's out there. I can sit in front of this computer right now and say, F that B, I'm going to shoot that man. But what would that look like in 50 years? Would that say Johnny was a stand-up citizen and a great father? Or does that say he carried himself as a certain way? You got to understand optics is everything. Regardless of what you want to create, it sticks around forever and it always can be tied back to you. I don't know Snootie, man. I really feel for his family. But we got to address why rap is so violent. 51.5% of rappers die from homicide. I'm talking right now. I can turn on the beat right now and start rapping. Making words rhyme all the time at the drop of a dime. I ain't got to say nothing about shooting nobody or killing nobody or none of that. So we got to change the energy that we putting out to the world. Unless you okay with what energy you getting back. Because whatever you throw out, it's going to come back your way.
You know, make a way for their family through music. And if everybody's killing all the rappers and stuff, they leaving behind kids, moms, sisters, brothers.
Wild was best known for his 2014 hit, Yayo. Now joins it.
I didn't know. This is an interesting photo right here. Because I didn't know he was cool with Gotti and Youngster. And y'all know Black Youngster just made that video of him in the graveyard and it had Young Dolph's last name on it. So this could really play out in a tricky way. I'm not saying they had nothing to do with it. I'm not saying it's retaliation, but I know where I come from. And if one of my camp lose a member and your camp lose a member a couple weeks later, it's unspoken, but we know that that's revenge.
A growing list of artists killed due to gun violence. It's a trend his family believes needs to be addressed.
It's so crazy that the music and the rap industry has came to this.
Look at the lyrics, bro. What do you mean?
The young people are dying so fast. The older guys that are in the music industry needs to reach out and embrace the younger ones.
Okay, because it makes too much money.
We have reached out to Houston police to find out if there are any new leads and did not hear back from them today. But tomorrow, we're expecting to get an update on the case. Once that information comes in, we'll let you know. Reporting here live downtown, Jordan James, WREG, News Channel 3.
Yeah, I didn't know that Snootie rock with Gotti and Youngster. That makes this whole story a little more, okay. But you got to master the energy that you put out. You know, I say emotions are energy in motion. And if I'm putting negative energy out into the world, then it got to come back to me. Every seed you plant, it has to harvest. And the day when we wake up, every day, right now, I'm planting seeds. Everything that's coming out of my mouth, thoughts are things. Words have power. That's why I say we all want to be healthy. We all want to be wealthy. We all want to be prosperous. We all want to be abundant. I'm not saying nothing negative about nobody because I don't want that boomerang back to me. And once again, I said I haven't heard his lyrics, but running around in that circle of people, my daddy used to always say, boy, don't be running around with these, you know what I'm saying? Like, my daddy wouldn't let me ride 4 deep in the car. It was real life. Don't be riding around with these dudes in your car, Johnny. So it's very unfortunate. But the young men, they're so talented that we got to get them to put different art out to the world. You got YNW Melly right now facing double murder. Extremely talented young man. You heard me, reference Nipsey and Pop Smoke and Dolph. It's something we doing. And until we respect each other and we treat each other differently, I don't want to hear nothing about no Black Lives Matter. Because they not out marching. They not protesting. I didn't see nobody protesting for Young Dolph, stop the violence. I don't see nobody protesting for Snootie. Where's the black squares on Instagram? But his music sales are gonna go up. We gotta understand that we jokes to this world. So you gotta care more. You gotta understand. Anytime you're in front of a camera, anytime you step out in this public sphere, the lights is on, it's time to shine. But it always can be used against you. So be aware of the optics. And if you really want to uplift people, then stop putting out violent music. Because I can't tell you if that music is going to come back to your front door, but there's a good chance it just might. Once again, Proverbs 18:21. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Keep speaking your truth. The more you speak truth, you want to constantly motivate others to do the same. And until next time, we out. Peace.